Top of the morning, my people. Your boy KingDow, aka Dreadlock Bandit. You know what I'm saying? Dread, aka Black Elf. Ears, aka Black Samurai. Yeah! You know what I'm saying? Just let the Matrix know that you're here. Yeah! I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Let the feels good to let that energy out. I encourage all you guys to do that. Just go outside to nature. Let your endorphins speak. These are your superpowers. Because this shows that's your connection with the nature. To let you know that you are awake. You're open. Your third eye's open. Lets all the bots and the clones around you know it's time to wake up. This ain't a game. But I feel good, guys. I feel great. Another day of feeling energized. I have this energy. No fap, no jacking off, no touching the weenie, no masturbation. I channel all that energy into everything that I do. This wind is beautiful, man. The trees are alive. They're connected. We are all connected. Anyways, guys, I feel great. I just finished shooting the music video to Mental Note yesterday. That was super dope. It was super dope how that came together because when you guys see that when it drops, there's going to be break dancers. There's going to be a sax player, right? I already had the main people I wanted. But then, I think 2-3 days before the shoot was going to happen, I was just sitting in bed late at night. I'm like, I want some female actors in this too for this one particular spot of the video. But, I mean, I guess it was kind of last minute, so it was hard to find anyone who was down to do it. Shout out my homegirl, Christina. She would have done it, the one who was in the music video for Bond, but she was working during that time, so she couldn't do it. But it's funny how everything worked out. The day of the shoot, the people came, right? The main people, the sax player, the break dancers. One of the people in the crew was a girl, so that worked out because I needed at least one female actor. And then people just happened to be walking by, these two females with their boyfriends, and I was like, hey, you guys want to be in this video? And they're like, yeah. Turned out they were dancers too. They're shuffle dancers. Shout out to you two girls, I think Jessica and Brittany. But yeah, you guys will see them in the video. So it's beautiful how that all organically came together. You know, no one bothered us. I mean, there is one bot in the Matrix that tried to break it up. This kid, probably younger than me. He was like, hey, you guys can't be here. But then when I came to talk to him, I'm like, bro, do you even work here? And he's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, do you live here? He's like, no. I'm like, all right then. Well, we are almost done. Just give us some time. We only have a couple shots. He's like, oh yeah, cool, man. You cool, man. See, guys, no one, and I'm speaking to everyone who's wants to wake up, everyone who wants to show this world that they have a lot to give, because you guys are all chosen ones. If you just come and hit the Matrix head on, or the demons or whatever, and let them know, hey, I got shit to do, they back off. Real shit. They back off. You run this. No one else runs this but you. You are the authority in this dimension. So don't ever get it twisted. We don't need any leaders. We don't need anyone telling us what to do. We were not born to work for anyone else or be told this is where we need to go. Fuck that. We make the path. So I want you guys to remember that. So anyways, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, just showed my authority, my dominance in this energy. And I'm not here to try, make anyone feel bad, but I'm just here to let people know in the positive way that I can that you will not stop me from doing what I need to do on this earth. But yeah, it was great, guys. It was organic. And as soon as we were done shooting, that's when the rain came. That's when nature was like, all right, King, time to wrap this up. Time for you to go home and rest your energy. But I'm glad that came out the way it did. I'm sore as hell right now, but that only means, the fact that I'm sore means that I did my part. I skipped work that morning so I can focus and just have all the energy I needed to be able to be the director and the artist that I needed to be during that video. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. Might drop it either end of this month or next month. We'll see how I feel. We'll see what the universe tells me. That makes the most sense. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you know about that, and just to tell you, or just talk to you about a couple things. First off, I wanted to explain to you the meaning behind my name, KingDow, for those of you who don't know. So my real name is King, yes. I don't choose to call myself King. My mom gave me the name King because she knew I was a chosen one. She knew that I was going to do things to change this world. My mom's name is Princess, by the way. So I'm from royalty. I am a god. I am a king. I come from a dynasty. My granddad and uncle are princes. That's their names. This wind is beautiful, man. Look at this. Look at this. The power of nature. When you decide to go out in nature, the earth speaks with you. It's so beautiful. But anyways, yeah. So I was born. They gave me the first name King. They would say, and I would tell people I was named after King David in the Bible, which there are similarities. King David was a small guy. I'm a small guy. He beat Goliath. I am dealing with the Goliaths of the world every day. But it goes deeper than that, because having the name King means that I have to move accordingly, because I choose to move accordingly. And just because you're named King doesn't mean that automatically means good. There's also bad kings out there, right? We're all kings and queens. There's good kings and bad kings. Trump is a bad king. He's not a good king. He's not doing what he needs to be doing for the people. But I chose to be a good king. I chose to, as all kings go through their journey, right? If you see if you watch those heroic stories, or you read those heroic stories, you grow up in not in poverty, but you just grow up not knowing a lot, right? You grow up innocent to a lot of things, and you go through different phases, go through different motions, as I have, right? I grew up through my high school phase, the party phase, the phase of following behind my friends, doing everything to please my friends and to be in the action. Feel like I would miss out if I didn't go to the club and all this stuff. But as I grew, as I started to wake up and realize I don't need to do any of this, and I realized I always had people who wanted to be around me, people who always wanted my energy, would listen when I would talk. And I'm like, okay, my name is King. I was born to be a leader, so I need to be the right leader that the people need for this world. And that's when I decided to wake up and do what I needed to do with my music, with my message, with my energy. So, but anyways, so my first name is King. My last name is Dawood. I usually don't say this that much, but my dad, he changed our last name, right? It wasn't always Dawood. He changed it when he decided to have his own family, because my dad's a free thinker. Shout out to my dad, because the last name that he was born with, he didn't like, and I agree with him. I don't like it either. He would call it slave name, last name. I would agree, because I don't like the way it sounds. But nothing against my grandparents. Shout out to my grandparents. We love them. Names don't mean anything if we're still connected by blood. We're all connected. All of us are family. All of us are brothers and sisters. But if we're talking about the social constructs of the family I'm a part of, my dad changed our last name, and I think he did the right thing, because what he did was he combined the last, when he changed our last name to Dawood, he basically combined my grandpa's first name and other people in the family's name into it, which I thought was genius and was super dope. And him and my mom got that changed legally. So being inspired by stuff like that, I decided to take my first name and then my last name, right, and replace the Dawood, D-A-W, to D-O-W, Dow, right, as in like Taoism, right, duality. Shout out to the Indians, shout out to the Indian movement, Buddha, all that. So I took King, my first name, then I replaced the A to the O, Dow, to make KingDow. And so King meaning ruler, and Dow meaning Taoism, duality. KingDow means king in harmony. So that's what my name means, a king in harmony with the universe. So yeah, that's a backstory about my name that I wanted to share with you guys. So now you know. But other than that, I also want to talk to you about laying off drugs, alcohol, substances, which include weed. And I know we always like to say weed is part of the earth, man. If you talk to any weed head, weed is part of the earth, man. Like, we were made to, even my dad, weed is part of the earth, man. Like, we need it to it's natural to help our body. It's like, sure, but at the end of the day, when you tap in with yourself and look within, when you tap into the spiritual essence that is within you, you can naturally get high. You could be around nature and naturally be high. I am naturally high right now, talking to you guys. There's nothing in my body besides the oxygen, the energy that I'm breathing and taking out. I am high. You are high just by watching me, just by listening to this video. So we don't need to be doing any types of substances. And I get why people do it. They feel like It helps them to escape. But in reality, you're not escaping. What you're doing is clouding your mind and making it hard for your mind to really unlock and go into the next level. Because that's all we want to do. A lot of us just want to reach that next level. But this is the next level. When you just look around, this world is crazy. You know? Like, this world already is the ultimate high. Just look at this, man. Look at this nature. Looking like some shit out of the Dark Crystal. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Like, there's a deeper meaning. There's a world inside the earth, right? This sounds like some high-ass shit, but real shit, man. When you just go outside in nature, like, you really start to think about this shit and realize we don't need to be doing anything detriment to our bodies. Because all it does is just make us weaker. It just makes us weaker. And it just makes it hard for us to think, hard for us to meditate, hard for us to levitate. Anything that you want to do, you could literally do with your mind without even needing shrooms. You can become on shrooms mentally when you channel your mind. You can do anything. You can manifest anything. So yeah, guys, that's one thing I want to talk to you about. Another thing I want to talk to you about, stop getting haircuts. Stop getting haircuts, man and woman. The reason why I say that is because your hair is energy. Dick Gregory, shout out Dick Gregory, rest in peace Dick Gregory. He said it too. When you cut your hair, you are losing your crown, you are losing a lot of the source within you. Because the longer your hair goes, the stronger you become. I have never felt so divine until I stopped cutting my hair. I mean, yeah, shout out to my hairdresser, lady who twists my hair, family friend. You know, like, I love getting my hair done. You know, I like getting my retwists, you know what I'm saying? But I will never cut my hair ever again. Maybe if it gets too long, I'll trim it, but my hair is here to stay. So we grew up in a slave master mentality of, like, we need to, like, keep our hair trimmed and cut in a certain way. Fuck that shit. That's another way for them to control you. Let your hair grow. Let your natural beauty shine. Let your natural growth become what it needs to become. Because a lot of people will be ashamed of themselves and jealous of other people, which is why they always, like, suggest, oh, you should probably get a haircut and all that. And they're like, nah, fam. We don't do that. How's it going? Yeah, so stop cutting your hair. What else do I want to talk to you about? What's good, Toto? Yeah, don't cut your hair anymore. Talking to some people in the Matrix. But anyways, that was the Matrix trying to stop me from going on to my last thought, which was, oh yeah, don't worry about numbers. Stop worrying about analytics. They don't mean anything. Stay away from numbers, guys. This is something I even have to remind myself, because, like, I was looking at my YouTube analytics when uploading these videos, right? And obviously my music videos get the most of my attention, which makes sense. You know, people need to be entertained first before they can be woken up. And I almost considered maybe I should stop doing these vlogs because I'm not getting the numbers I need. But then I remembered, no, that's what the Matrix wants. That's what this universe, that's what the people who create this whole facade want, is for you to feel like you need to be doing some bullshit and worrying about numbers. But at the end of the day, guys, everyone who wants to be a YouTuber and who wants to just, like, speak their truth, don't worry about the dumb shit, which is the numbers, the clicks, the clout. Because at the end of the day, you are reaching people. That one person, those 5 people who like my videos, I knew, okay, those are people who got it. Good, I'm doing what I need to be doing. And don't get me wrong, I love making music videos. I love doing all these other things to entertain you. I am an entertainer, that will never stop. But at the end of the day, I know this is helping a lot of you people, which I've seen by the people who do show some attention to it. But yeah, guys, there's a couple things I just want to talk to you about. Be yourself, no one else. Spread love and positivity, and yeah, enjoy the essence of this world. But I'll talk to you guys later. I got some things to do, and yeah, keep meditating, keep levitating, keep enjoying life, keep breathing. All right, much love, peace.